Now you've probably heard about the pole to win conversion percentage, the podium percentage, but today we have something else for you. So hello and welcome to Fervent Motorsports. Today we're going to tell you which 2023 Formula 1 driver has the highest DNF percentage. DNF stands for did not finish. Now this can be for a variety of reasons, from mechanical breakdowns to crashes. It comes under DNFs. Now here are the rules about how we've categorized this. We've taken the list of all the drivers driving in 2023. Out of 20 drivers, 3 drivers who haven't ever driven in Formula 1 are excluded from this list. They are Nick De Vries, Oscar Piastri and Logan Sargent. Now Nick De Vries has driven in Formula 1, but I'm not going to count him because for obvious reasons. Nico Hülkenberg has Formula 1 experience, so I have added his stats. Anyway, let's get to it. 11th on the list is Zhou Guanyu. His DNF percentage is 27%. Out of the 22 races he's taken part in, he's not finished 6th. Zhou Guanyu had a rollercoaster Formula 1 year. While he did manage to make it for another season, his statistics aren't the prettiest. However, a positive is that most of these retirements were due to Alfa Romeo problems and not his own personal mistakes. 10th on the list is two-time world champion Fernando Alonso with 20.5%. He's taken part in 355 races and 73 DNFs. The driver with the most number of races also happens to be the driver with the most number of DNFs. He's been racing for 20 plus years and he's still one of the best racers on the grid without a doubt. However, Alonso has suffered from poor reliability. From McLaren to Alpine, the ghost of reliability has always haunted him. 9th on the list is Nico Hülkenberg with 19.8%. He's taken part in 181 races and 36 have not been finished. From a promising youngster to a reliable veteran, Hülkenberg has always provided decent racing. But he holds one of the most unwanted Formula 1 records, and that is the most number of races without winning a podium. The 8th spot is split between 4 drivers. You have Kevin Magnussen with 19.1%. He's taken part in 141 races and he has 27 DNFs. Carlos Sainz with 19.7%. He's taken part in 162 races and 32 DNFs. Then you have world champion Max Verstappen with 19.01%. He's taken part in 163 races and he has 31 DNFs. You also have Yuki Tsunoda with 19.04%. He's taken part in only 42 races but he has 8 DNFs. You wouldn't expect to see all of these drivers under one category, but the stats don't lie. Max had a few seasons initially where he crashed a lot, and this will no doubt affect his scores. Sainz had a terrible start last season, but he eventually regained his form. Kevin Magnussen and Yuki have been with backmarker teams for a while, so it's a surprise when their cars do finish a race. In 7th, you have Lance Stroll with 17.2%. He's had 122 races and 21 DNFs. For all the hate that he gets, Lance Stroll is a pretty decent driver. You have to keep in mind that he is still younger than Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. His DNF percentage isn't the greatest, but it is still a good number considering that he's newer to F1 and he should be getting better with time. In 6th spot, you have Charles Leclerc. He has 16.6%, 102 races and 17 DNFs. Then you have Pierre Gasly at 16.7%, 108 races and 18 DNFs. This number would have been way lower if it wasn't for reliability issues last year. Leclerc also had a lot more pole positions. It's only a matter of time until he gets a chance to win the World Championship. And now we come to the top 5. In 5th spot, you have George Russell with 15.8%. He has 82 races and 13 DNFs only. Mr. Saturday, as he was known, has been improving. Last season, he just had 1 DNF when he stopped for Zhou Guanyu at the British Grand Prix. With stats like this, he's definitely one to watch out for in the near future. In 4th position, you have Sergio Perez with 13%, 231 races and 31 DNFs. And you have Alex Albon with 13%, 59 races and 8 DNFs. Both of these are former Red Bull drivers, but what's impressive for me is Sergio Perez. He's never really been in a strong team except for the last 2 years. However, he has 200 plus races and still a good DNF percentage. An interesting fact about this is Perez has 68 races more than Max Verstappen, but they have the same number of DNFs. 31 DNFs each. 3rd place is again split between 2 drivers. You have Lando Norris with 12%, 82 races and 10 DNFs. And you have Esteban Ocon with 12%, 111 races and 14 DNFs. Both are underrated drivers in my opinion, and both are championship material. Norris has been as consistent as Ocon, however it's up to the teams to provide them with cars that can fight for championship victories. Esteban Ocon already has a race win, but that's something that Lando lacks after his mess up in Russia. And we come down to the top 2. In second place, you have Valtteri Bottas with 11.5%, 200 races and 23 DNFs. Finland has provided Formula 1 with some of the most talented drivers. Without last season's performance, Bottas' percentage would have been 10%. However, Alfa Romeo was heavily unreliable. He had 5 DNFs last season, but he's shown you that consistency can win the Constructors' Championship multiple times. And in first place, you have Lewis Hamilton with 9.3%, 310 races and 29 DNFs. Who else but Lewis though? He's been breaking records, winning races, fighting racism, launching his own fashion line. He's been doing it all. He's shown the Formula 1 world just what a phenomenal driver he is. From his first season to his most recent, he's truly something magical. He has 300 plus races, but his DNF percentage is on another level. No other driver in this list has made it to single digit percentages, but Hamilton did, of course. So even if you love him or if you hate him, you have to respect the man for being a legend of the sport. So which name shocked you the most from this list? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned as we get you the best of motorsport news.